CShuman2, thanks for sitting down with TalkToDrivers.com.
Thanks for having me.
How's your 2008 season going so far?
It's not too bad. We've had some ups and downs. I mean, we've won more races this year so far than I have in previous years, so it that part of it's been good. But then there's been some that we were leading or should have had one and had some stupid stuff happen and bad luck. But overall it's been a good year, and hopefully I seem to get going better at the end of the year. So hopefully we get going on the right direction here at the end of the year and out there at the ovals in Western.
Would you like to explain the Kokomo incident?
That was a pretty good example of someone losing their cool, and I didn't do it first. The flagman lost his cool first. He was frustrated with some of the previous starts, and he put the front row to the back and let us try it, and he gave me one shot at it and decided to put me to the back, which I've never seen that anywhere. He lost his cool, and he got upset about it and took it out on me, and I didn't like it and didn't want to have any of it, so I wanted to at least talk to him about it, and he didn't want to talk to me.
Do you have a favorite racetrack?
I like them all. I don't like Gas City very much. We run here every Friday night, but I haven't gotten to where I like it yet. But like Ventura and Manzanita, Kokomo, I mean, I like pretty much everywhere we get to go. Normally the worse the track, the more I like it. I mean, I like the old Kokomo a lot.
The flat one?
I like the old Lawrenceburg a lot. It seems like the shittier the track, the better I go at. So I like the ones most people don't like.
How do the tracks here in the Midwest differ from the ones out west?
There's not a whole lot of difference. People say the dirt's different from one to the other, but I think out west they take a little more time preparing stuff. I mean, they work on it all week long. Some of them are a lot bigger. They've actually got straightaways out west. And here you seem like you're going in circles a lot. So, other than just the shape, there's a lot of real short circle tracks around here. Other than that, there's not a lot of difference. I mean, they're dirt. You go around in circles and race for 30 laps. So.
What has racing taught you about life in general?
To be patient. I mean, racing, you gotta have a lot of patience. I mean, you gotta have a lot of patience in your career, and you gotta have a lot of patience on the racetrack. Normally it seems like the more patient you are, the better off you're gonna be, and you're gonna end up having better finishes and having better seasons. If you just try and be patient and wait for it to come to you.
If you could win only one, which one would it be? The Oval Mats, the Chili Bowl, the Western World?
Man. I mean, pay-wise, obviously the ovals, and after last year, I feel like maybe it owes me one, but, it'd be kind of a toss-up between Chili Bowl and Western. I mean, Western's got a lot of tradition, and there's been a lot of big names that have won that race, and same with Chili Bowl. But it'd be a toss-up. I'd probably have to say the Western. I mean, being in my hometown and having that much history involved, I think that'd be the one I'd like to win.
Which do you prefer better, sprint cars or midgets?
I like sprint cars because that's what I get to run most of the time, but man, midgets are fun to drive. It seems like you can really hustle them. They got a lot less horsepower and a lot of offset. It just seems like you can really hustle a midget more, and it feels more like back when you were running slip karts with your buddies back home, where you can just drive the crap out of them and not really get in too much trouble. So the midgets are a lot of fun, but I mean these things are where I make a living and run 2 or 3 nights a week. So the midgets are a lot of fun.
Who were you driving for when you got your first win, and where was it at?
It was for Gary Howard out in Ventura, California. It was a VRA 360 show, and I had lost my 410 ride. The team folded up, and luckily Gary had a spare car, and he was cool enough to put another one together for me and go run a little bit, and we ran a lot of one and twos together. So, but that was the first win, was I think 2000 in a 360 at Ventura.
CShuman2, thanks for sitting down with TalkToDrivers.com.
Thank you.